Namaskar. I am Dr. Shankar Pratim Bhattacharya. I am a faculty in Department of Architecture and Regional Planning, IIT Kharagpur. In the NPTEL platform, I am going to float a course on structural systems for architect or structural systems in architecture. So, this course will be of a 8-week course, and this course will be continue from the first week to the 4th week in a manner where the structural systems and the structural component of a particular building will be taught. And the 4th week onwards, that is the second half of the course, the 4th to the 5th to the 8th week, the different type of structural system will be introduced. Basically, if you see a particular the structure, the importance of the structure is enormous in the field of architecture. The architectural design, the architectural the composition, the architectural planning and all the architectural element, what we can do in the paper and pencil has to actually come to the reality. So, when you come to the reality, you need to know the basics of construction, you also need to know the how different material can behave, and finally, a sound knowledge in structures is very much essential. We always say that a structure or the structural engineering is the backbone of any architectural marvels. Whatever a architect actually thought, that comes to a reality in the field or over the ground because of a systematic approach in the structural systems. So, a architect cannot avoid the ifs and buts of the structural element and the design and the analysis methodology, but there are some difference. Why there is a some difference? Because we architect are actually not going to design the structure. We architect will not going to actually see and actually analyze the each and every component of the structure. We will not going to involve in the all the detailings of the structure, but still a total overall composition of the structure and what will be the economically a structural system can be handled, those points has to be very clear in a architect's mind before he or she go for any kind of architectural solution. So, architects need a structural engineering background. So, in our Council of Architecture curriculum, in all the universities, all the IITs, whichever IIT offer the architecture course, the NITs, everywhere you will see there is a fair component of the structural or the structural engineering component. It starts from engineering mechanics, it goes with strength of material, structural analysis, structural design and lot more. Some of the schools of architecture may have a little bit less component of it. Some of the college or the institute who are actually associated with the civil engineering department, they might have a bit elaborate course on the structures. Whatever may be the scenario, whatever may be the syllabus of the each of the university, you cannot bypass the knowledge of structural engineering in the architecture course. So, from that point of view, I have designed a particular 8-week course on structural systems in architecture to look into some of the salient point. Number one is the teacher or the particular instructor has to see that I am going to teach a student of architecture. I am not going to teach a student of civil engineering where you need a lot of nitty-gritty. So, a teacher should teach architects in a different way, the different version of the syllabus. So, we will actually going to have the course in two different the phases that I already told you. Initially, we will go with the some of the fundamentals of various structures. Of course, we have to go with some of the calculations, some of the mathematical computations, but I have kept my subject or this particular course such a way that those mathematical computations are not very heavy. It will be something like addition, multiplication and all those kind, division and the subtraction like that. And we will have to actually think the system such a way that we can actually understand the structural systems logically and establish the beauty of the particular system in when it is going to be a reality. So, a logical development, a simplistic form of mathematical input is required to teach a structure for the architects. We are going to have similar sort of structural systems and some structural systems of a different types. Let us have some example, maybe a truss or maybe the space frame. Both are a similar sort of structural systems. So, what are the application level of that, where in which building and which the kind of the column distance or the column spacing I can adopt the structural systems like space frame. Can I go with the same kind of the requirement if there is a kind of a same structural distance or the column distance? Can I go for the shell roof? Maybe yes, sometimes the answer may be no. So, we have to actually see what kind of structural system may be adopted in which atmosphere or in which type of domain. So, that also will be in our course. We have to be focused on that how and different kind of structural systems has to be implemented in different project. Each structural systems like shell, like truss or maybe the tensile structure, everywhere, or maybe the arches or maybe dome, everything or that can have different applications. They have some advantages, they have some disadvantages for application. So, you have to know that. So, in the second phase of our course, that is from the 5th to 8th week, we will emphasize of those kind of character of the different type of systems. In the final module, we also deal something about the multi-storied buildings, how the structural systems of the multi-storied building is conceived or conceptually thought. This particular course will going to help you in various ways. The particularly a architect, in finally when you become a architect, I hope the mostly the student will join as a will take that particular course. When you will go for an architect, you have to actually consult with your structural advisor or the structural consultant. There should be a good dialogue between you and your structural engineer. The dialogue is possible, a good dialogue is possible if you have a fair knowledge of the system. Otherwise, sometimes the structural engineer will dominate you, and probably due to that dominancy of the structural engineer, your thought process, your imagination may be lost. So, a architect should have, a present day architect, at least I feel he or she should have a extremely good knowledge of the domain of two different other engineering aspect. One is structural engineering and another one is the services. That is also very much important in nowadays. So, in this particular course, we will going to have the structural, initially we will have the structural system design, analysis and the behavior of the structure of different type of system like beam, column and the slab or all those kind of a thing. We will also will have some kind of analysis kind of a thing. We have to see the how the bending moment and the shear force will be generated in different type of beam and different type of arrangement or orientation of the beam and of the or different type of loading. Also we will see the how the stresses will vary in different level of the beams cross sections, and from where we will have some sense of design of those kind of a component. Again, we are not going to design a beam in a fullest manner, but we should know that what are the typical parameters to design a beam, how to economically design a beam, what should be thought of when I put my span, particular span of a building, and we should not cross that particular limit. If we are choosing RCC or if we are choosing steel or we are choosing some other kind of structural forms like shell or the the folded plate or any other kind of a thing. So, in nutshell, this is the total, or this is the a general idea about the course what I want to put it now, and this particular course will have the same way the NPTEL course are running. After each week we will have a assignment, and in the each week you have a forum, and in that particular forum you can clear your doubt with our teaching assistants and with me. We can interact, and there will be sometimes a live sessions also be possible for the NPTEL people. They sometimes have the live sessions there, we can interact live in a live platform. And finally, at the end of the 8-week course, there will be an end semester examination to get the certificate. So, I hope you understand the basic idea about the course which I have floating. The course is Structural Systems in Architecture, and I hope many of you will be interested to take that particular course, and it will definitely, it will be you will gain some knowledge on the structural aspect of the architecture, and the architect should know the structure the way it has to be. So, thank you very much, and thank you for registering this course, and hope to see you again.